Blackboy Max opening up about the FaZe files. While he left, the member has no control. He was really kicked from the FaZe that one time. The FaZe member are catching up in something. Hints at FaZe bangs having to do with it. Apologize to members.
A sponsor, there was a sponsor for that day, and niggas didn't end up doing the sponsor. Game night. Yes, if you was there, you was there. Niggas didn't end up doing the sponsor. There was difficulties with the sponsor. Yeah. After that happened, according to the assistants and staff of the creators, because I'm not gonna lie, I just really don't remember. But they said that FaZe has pulled everybody for the rest of the month and sent niggas home early. Right? This is the first time where in my head I went, huh. Okay. So how much control do we have here?
You know what's crazy, bro? I'm not sure a lot of you guys know, but I have been to Max's house before. If you guys see his streams, a surprise for his cousin's birthday, or like surprising him with like 26 fat dudes. I don't remember. And it was me and a couple of my homies. We were all there. We got invited. Shout out to Krusty. He's the one who got his in. But yeah, dude, like I just remember just seeing the house, bro. We were like right here. There's like a little porch over there. Okay, what I'm trying to get to is like, bro, I was thinking to myself, like deep down, I always wanted to ask him, like, why did he leave FaZe, bro? Because he never like said anything about it. Thinking to myself, like, oh, he probably did, but I didn't want to ask him or anything like that. I don't want to look stupid. Until I just found out, I was looking at on Twitter that he's under like the NDA, bro. He's under the fucking NDA list, bro. He can't say shit about it, bro. So it has to be something crazy, bro.
How much control do niggas have over us? If that makes sense. Right? I'm gonna say that one more time again. How much control do we have here? And how much control do they have over us? Move into January. Y'all know I started 365. Someone at FaZe had introduced me to my old manager, Brandon. Shout out, Brandon. Was working with Brandon from about November to January. Y'all probably seen him, tall white boy with hair. You feel me? Yeah, 153. Oops. Brandon had falling out with person who introduced me.
Falling out.
And person who introduced me tells me, according to my assistant and my creative director at the time, who were sitting in on all calls because they're on my team, tell me I have to fire my manager and get rid of him, or I can't be here. When
Why?
they're the person who introduced me.
Wait, why?
Video proof as well of this meeting. They were there. This is information my assistants are just telling me. Here. When they're the person who introduced me. Video proof as well of this meeting. They were there. This is information my assistants are just telling me.
He's under NDA right now, so he just like he's very careful what he's trying to say, you know? He's trying to think like, what can I say without spilling out sensitive information, bro, you know?
After that happens, I stayed. Shout out to Brandon. He just wanted the best for me, wanted me to be as good as I could possibly be. We're still cool. You know, I got introduced to a new manager, as y'all know. I come back to LA after New York. All that happened in New York. And, you know, everything's cool. I'm cool with the boys, you feel me? Me and the boys cool, but it's just like, damn, like, it was a weird air for a little while, you know what I'm saying? But everything got patched up, because at the end of the day, we bros and we love each other. Like, you feel me? I want to make that known. Ron, I love you. Jason, I love you. Adapt, I love you. Rage, I love you. Silky, I love you. Kason, I love you. Did I forget anybody? I don't think so.
I'll give you one part. Gang, you see that little townhouse? You see that little townhouse that Max was in?
Oh my God, bro.
M FaZe? They tried to make that nigga pay 20 bands a month. What the fuck?
Wait, is he under NDA too? Well, I'm confused.
Or give a percentage of myself. What the fuck? But Max is such a good nigga. He just, yo, bro, I just want to. And now niggas like Max look crazy, look like egoed out niggas. No, that shit not cool though. Like niggas taking shit on the chin, making him look like this nigga the ego monster. Niggas don't know the truth, bro. Niggas don't know the truth.
Now, as I know, FBD worked for me. He's my cousin. Now he's streams now. He worked for me. He sat in meetings and he heard these things for his own ears. For me, free man. He's allowed to say whatever he wants as he feels. But as y'all know, I signed the FaZe in 2024. So at the end of the day, I signed papers. There's certain things I can and can't say. But FBD, you ain't signed none. The shit from FaZe Miss into whatever FBD's talking about, that happening, is what made me realize, damn, it's time for me to man up. And if I want to be what I one day want to be or plan on being, I gotta bet on myself. No matter what happens to me or what niggas might try to do.
But everything's going on, right? What's next? Because there's a lot that, you know, is going on behind the scenes, behind the camera and everything. Like real shit. Like we're talking losses, we're talking just, you know, contracts, is just all this shit, bro. It's like stuff that, you know, they have to deal with, you know? Everything going on. What's going to happen after, you know? There has to be something. I'm pretty sure they're gonna start a new brand, not a new group, but like just like same people, just like a different brand, different everything, bro. But the friendship, the vibe is gonna be the same, bro. Not like FaZe involved anymore, if that makes sense.
So yeah, as y'all know, I ended 365 shortly after moving into the new house. I'm gonna be honest, bro, like me ending 365 gang, I was just burnt, bro. There's too much going on, behind the scenes shit, streaming every day. I'm gone for a couple months. I'm able to get my mental health back right. I'm able to get straight. I'm able to pause. It was always straight. But I'm able to realign myself as a person and just be able to, you feel me? Be good. And I'm not saying all that was from being in, but I was just fucked up in a lot of different ways. I just had to get myself right. You feel me? I come back. I'm missing one piece. Sorry to rewind the story to fuck y'all up. Y'all remember when Lacey got kicked from FaZe? He really got kicked from FaZe. He got kicked from FaZe because,
What the fuck?
according to the assistants,
What the wait? So when he got kicked out, he actually got kicked out, and some shit happened between that timeline. I don't know. Whatever he did to convince him to come back, bro. There's a lot of theories in my head, but I'm not gonna talk about it right now. But bro, like I thought he just left just for like to troll, just to clickbait.
From the cameraman, they said that he had missed a video shoot or something.
Bro got kicked out for missing a fucking shoot.
And we were missing video shoots, and so he actually got kicked from FaZe. Granted, he was allowed back in a couple, later, because niggas all had combos, but yes, he got kicked from FaZe. So my point of this is to tell y'all this. We had no...
You don't show up to work, you get fired. This is different than a job, bro. Bro, you know how many times I'm always late to work? How many times I'm always late to work and shit, and I'm not even fired, bro? 5 years into work, bro. If I mess up one day, bro, I would have been fired a long time ago, bro. We don't. Well, that's you, bro. Like, you don't think everybody fucking misses fucking work? Everybody does, bro. It's not like, you know, people be there on time. There's a lot of people who don't make it to work. Sometimes they have actual like reason to be late, or sometimes people actually just don't give a fuck, but at least they're working, right? But just whatever the circumstances, it's just stuff like that happens, bro. Yeah, but they get paid millions. No, I'm saying we don't get paid millions. That's why they're easy on us. They get paid millions, so they're firing them because... Bro, why would you fire someone who makes millions? The fuck? Oh, like, what the fuck? I sure we don't make millions, but what would you fire somebody who makes millions, who generates a lot of money? What the fuck? Because they're easily replaceable? No, it took, bro, you know, it took the internet to like warm up to like the new phase, like Lacey, Ron, and everybody else, because at the beginning people didn't like the fact that these new phase were just like whatever the fuck, right? But now like they got to know them, who they are as a person, then eventually they start to like them. They only make millions because of FaZe, but they don't have any contract, so they're making money off of their stream. They don't have nothing under their names. That's why they have this whole kind of debacle of like about contracts, about the business, and just their equity. They don't have nothing. They're making nothing out of FaZe. The only revenue they're making off of is their own stream. That's crazy.
Control. There was no control. Or it's like we're puppets. At least that's what it felt like. You get what I'm...
They weren't under contract? No, they're not.
saying? And then we had FaZe Camp. I'm not gonna lie, for the past like 2 months, I was on some shit like, damn, like, am I really gonna leave? Am I gonna stay? Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I was like just on the fence with it, because at the end of the day, I fuck with these niggas, but we don't own this shit. We don't. And we don't have control over our careers as much as we should have. Why? So I'm gonna be honest, bro. That whole FaZe Camp happened. When we went to FaZe Camp, I called up, I rang Yaya, I rang, you feel me? Yo, bro, move my shit out. After FaZe Camp, I'm leaving. And I'm gonna be totally honest, bro. Now that I'm here, I want to sit here and at least apologize publicly to my boys, because it caught them very off guard. But the reason I did this was because I needed to make a decision and stand on it. I knew if I had niggas move shit out, there's no going back. I needed to make this decision and not have any return. You get what I'm saying? Was because at the end of the day, if I came out and said this shit or said whatever the day I left, now it puts them in a position where they look crazy for staying when they wanted to stay. And at the end of the day, if they wanted to stay, they want to stay. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Like, that's their career. Doesn't matter. That's why I still do shit with these niggas, because it's like, whatever. You want to be there, you want to be there. It's not, bro, that doesn't have to do anything. That has nothing to do with me. I freed myself. Hopefully they can figure their shit out one day. You feel me? Or if the shit work and everything's smooth, everything's smooth. When I left, I got told niggas that was there, I'm not talking about the boys, niggas who work for, I got told it'd be the worst decision of my life. I got told I would KMS without being in this shit. You feel me? And I just want to say, I thank God that I bet on myself. You feel me? Like, that I bet on myself, and that I just believed in what the fuck I'm trying to do and who I want to be, because like I said, a lot of this shit, I want to be a good example for y'all, or like just be a good example of what you can be. I want y'all to be dreamers, bro. Dream as big as you possibly can, bro. You feel me?
And this is the clip that I saw on Twitter or X. Whatever the fuck. Bro did not believe his fucking word, bro. I have nothing to do. What's going on in FaZe Clan right now? I left 4 months ago. I have moved on with my life. Unfortunate to see, wishing everybody involved the best. If there's anything I can do, I'm here. Nobody loves FaZe more than me.
Thank you for that sub, Slasher. But yeah, everyone leaving today. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna speak for them, but niggas in some shit, bro. And please be easy with them. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, they got some shit going on. You feel me? And the assistants have shared shit that I could share, but I don't even want to do that because it goes deep. And I don't think I'm the person who should be speaking on that. I just want to be able to speak on what I can because I was able to, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I let me check my phone.
Yeah, bro, that is fucking crazy.